You ready? Let's go load the van. Oh my goodness, it snowed. Guess I didn't read the forecast last night. Guess we're gonna need an ice scraper this morning. We haven't taken a trip in the van in quite a while, and one thing I did learn this winter is that this door freezes shut sometimes when it's snowy. So I'm gonna get the van warmed up before I can get that open. But for now, I just gotta unload a few things and get stuff stowed, scrape off the windshield. You ready for a road trip? Well, I am all gassed up and ready to roll. Andy just ran inside the Quick Trip to get some roller food breakfast, but I'm going with health food. I asked him to give me a couple donuts this morning. So even though I have been super, super good and watching my sugar and my diet and all that, I feel like I deserve a little splurge this morning, and hopefully I'll be working it off at our destination. Hey!
I got your creamer.
Yay!
Got some donuts.
Yay!
Breakfast sandwich. And
not roller food.
Road chocolate.
Road chocolate. All right, where are we going? That's the big question.
We're going that way.
South?
Far south.
What's south of Denver?
Colorado Springs.
And what's south of that? Or west of that?
Garden of the Gods.
Yay! Are we excited?
Very.
Should we hit the road?
I think so.
Cool. We just stopped at the visitor center at Garden of the Gods, and that up there is Pikes Peak. We had to drive a little ways across the highway to get to the main park, which is free to enter and very, very popular. I have to say, I didn't expect as many people here as we found because the weather has been so cold. It is really beautiful here, and very windy, and very touristy. We are walking through the area called the Central Garden right now. There's my boy. So we're in the Central Garden area now. We're going to explore this area, which has most of the major formations, and then we're going to go take a hike off the beaten path and hopefully have a little bit more quiet and less company. I was just joking to Andy that there's some great handholds in these rocks, and then we came around the bend, and this is a climbing area. But the one thing we didn't bring this weekend was climbing gear, so we're both really out of shape, out of practice. Need to get back in the groove soon. Some amazing views of Pikes Peak from here. There's an Andy. We just came down from up there and are heading down the loop trail. Some nice views right here. Alright, it is super crowded up in there. A lot of people out enjoying these beautiful rock formations. But Andy and I are ready to get off the beaten path.
And sidewalks and people. Fences and sidewalks and people. Oh my. Fences and sidewalks and people. Oh my.
All right, we are heading up this way to the Palmer Trail. That is where we came from, and you can see all the cars, and there are people to go with them. We passed a few folks with the dog, and Andy stopped and he says, "Are you happy to be on a real trail?" Yes, 1,000 times yes. Oh my gosh, my blood pressure just went down like 10 points as soon as we got off the beaten path. Down there you can see where we just were, all those paved walkways. And yeah, is this better? Yes. Now this is amazing. Good? Good walk? Yeah? There's a van over there. Looks a lot like Roz. Because it is. Well, hello! Hi! They've actually reinforced this rock with concrete pillars there, because I guess not to support the rock, but because people were chipping away at it for souvenirs. And there's a line here to take photos, just like on Mount Washington. Alright, so this is our view from Cheyenne Mountain Campground. And Andy's been doing a little detective work, and what did you find out?
This mountain behind us that you can't see because this lovely bathhouse has NORAD inside of it.
You feel like we're in the Twilight Zone or something?
No, but I feel like our names are on a list.
Okay. We just came out for the evening walk, and over here there's a bunch of mule deer. They're looking at me from the rocks like, "What you doing here? This is our grazing ground." My mouth is so warm and the air is so cold that my toothbrush is steaming. How's cold, Andy? Good morning.
Foregoing the Dr. Pepper.
Why?
Because it's cold.
It is morning after a pretty cold night. The water in the dog dish froze, and somehow we spilled some water. The dog might have spilled some water. So there was ice on the floor this morning, which is not a good way to start the day. This is the first time I've used the little 𝘼𝙗𝙤 heater, and it worked really well to warm up the van before we went to sleep and when we got up in the morning. But of course, we didn't leave it on while we were sleeping, so we snuggled up under the down comforter, had Forrest all wrapped up on his warm bed and a couple of blankets, and he kept getting up, shaking him off, and having me put him back on again. So I had a little bit of a restless night, but Overall, it was good. We did test the limits. I think we were down in the 16, 17 degree range, so a little bit colder than what we built the van for, but still it was overall a pretty comfortable night. And today, we're not sure what we're gonna do, so keep watching and you'll find out. Our little morning walk. Gonna take just a little short trail over here. And there's our little campsite. These are really nice, well cared for sites at Cheyenne Mountain State Park. You get your own water and electric, and even a little dump station if you need to take care of that stuff. So we are almost packed up and ready to go. Got the window covers all spread out because we did get a lot of condensation last night. We want them to dry before we put them away. And Thor's bed seems to be getting warm. He's got lots of blankets to snuggle up to. We're ready to hit the road. All right, thanks to Andy's reminder, our departure checklist is complete and we are ready to start. Hopefully another fun day. Another fun day.
Yes.
Yes. There's some mule deal right there having breakfast. Our original plan for the day was to go to Pikes Peak, which you can see beyond the van there, but when we got up and checked the weather, it was -4 at the peak, up at 14,000 feet, so we decided to seek out some other red rocks in a more quiet, peaceful environment. All right, so we are on the, what was it, the Sand Canyon Trail?
I didn't even look.
Sand something trail at Red Rocks Canyon. This open space is adjacent to Garden of Gods. I'm not doing very well. Rocks are really cool behind you.
Yeah, I've been looking at rocks.
You found an anchor over there in that rock. It says hiking only, but surely people have been climbing on these rocks for a long time. How much like that for a backyard view? It's your turn, buddy. Just discovered a little tunnel through here. That looks like fun. Good boy. Well done, Forrest. This is just pure fun. Like, where'd they go? Did you find anything good down there? So beautiful. We climbed up to intersect with the Mesa Trail. Stunning views the whole way. We are about to head back down the ridge